Hey there everybody, Gideon's Tactical here. I'm just doing a quick knife comparison for you. You see me do a lot of reviews, and if you know my philosophy of use when going into the bush for a couple days or a long period of time is to take a large fixed blade, probably at least 7 inches if not more. Taking with you some examples would be like Ontario Rat 7, Rat 9, RTAC 2, a K-Bar BK7, BK9, I'm trying to think of some other stuff, like an SE 7 or 9, Cold Steel, what would it be, a Cold Steel Recon Scout, or Bushmaster knives, those big honking knives, so that you can process a ton of wood, and then you can have your little smaller, like 3.5 inch, 4 inch max knives to do all your detail work, to start your fire, do any notching, make traps, or prepare food for you around the campsite. That's just my philosophy, and these are great for either just around town EDC use, or if you're on the farm or the job site, and you need a good small fixed blade. Here are some quick options for you. So I line these up first off in price. Now this is the Becker Bk 14 with handle scales, Zytel handle scales. They come in a pack of 2, orange and black, when you order those. So with the blade and the extra handle scales, because I think that the blade is not very good without the handle scales. With the handle scales, it's awesome. With the handle scales, you're looking at a price around $50-ish, right around in that ballpark area for this particular BK14 knife. The next one in price would be the Cold Steel Pendleton Hunter. This one is going to run you right around the same, close to the same price, probably around 55, maybe 60 bucks, so $5-10 more than the Becker. And then finally you have the Rat 3, which is very similar also to the SE3, and this one's going to run you probably around the $80 mark for this guy right here. Maybe a little less if you can find it, but probably right around 75-80 bucks for this guy. So I wanted to line them up first in price to you, just kind of give you a little idea there. And I would take any one of these either as my personal EDC or into the bush, either for light hiking trips, very minimal hiking, or as my detailed worker with my larger blade that I would be having with me. So that's that size. Now we'll go in size comparison, like in length. Now these two right here, all three of these have 3.3 inch blades, basically 3.3 inch blades, which I think is a great size for that. These two up here are made out of 1095 high carbon with full flat grinds, which I love. This one is made out of VG1 steel with a hollow grind, so this will be a little bit sharper. This is much better for food prep and hunting, whereas these are much better for wood processing and food, not necessarily for gutting or hunting in that form. So there's some other ideas for you. The handle, this one definitely has the biggest, best handle, fills your hand out the most, feels the best. I mean, it's got the thickest tang. Just look at that. I mean, it's almost a 1/4 inch thick, that tang. I think it's 0.2 inches thick, which is just a crazy full tang for such a small little knife there. And then you have the Rat 3 and the BK14. And I would say that the Rat 3 and the BK14 are very close in thickness. But as you can see, also in size, the BK14 is the smallest out of the bunch, and the Rat 3 definitely has some size on it. So those are just some examples for you guys. But all three of these are great knives. All three of these are going to work well. And are definitely going to do the job for you. But I just want to give a little comparison for you guys, kind of get an idea. I'll show you also really quick with sheaths on. This one comes with a nylon sheath that you can put on a belt. I have paracord wrapped through it so I can run my belt through here so I can carry it like this along my back. But that's got a hard plastic Krydex type of sheath. Then you have this Rat 3 Krydex as well that comes with a blade lock. Locking system, which is, in my opinion, the best out of all three of these. This is the best sheath and has the best attachment options. And then finally, you just have another Krytex type of sheath, very similar to the Cold Steel one there. And again, as you can see, profile-wise, The Rat actually has the biggest, widest profile and longest for the sheath itself, and the thickest. Then goes the Cold Steel, and then finally the Becker BK14 is extremely thin, very low profile. I really like the low profile of this. This is a great fixed blade to have in your EDC bag, you know, in light backpacking, or again, I mean, it was originally designed as a neck knife. You can definitely wear that as a neck knife if you want to do that underneath your shirt or something like that. So again, there's your options for you. I would take any one of those into the bush and use them, again, light hiking or as my small tool with my very large blade as well. So hopefully that helps you guys out a little bit. Thanks for watching. Stay equipped, stay prepared, and I'll see you out there.